I've made 25 videos in the lead up to Christmas, which, it's been a satisfying, yet tiring ride. But, we're here! So to celebrate the holidays, I'm gonna do a pretty silly video. Which Touhou characters would celebrate Christmas? And to show how silly this video is, Dormy! Her hat kinda looks like a Santa hat. Yeah, that's it. She watches the Dream World, so she probably knows what Christmas is. But I think her hat is supposed to be a nightcap, so coincidence here, sure. But if I'm thinking of characters who might celebrate Christmas, there is actually one group who comes to mind. The Morias. In Japan, Christmas isn't as attached to its religious meaning, so I don't think Suwako and Kaneko being goddesses would matter. Kaneko also treats religion like a business. The Morias came from the outside world, and if anyone would love Christmas, it's probably Sanai. So these three are gonna go under probably celebrate Christmas. And on the note of the outside world, Sumileko. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think she has the Christmas whimsy like Sanai, but judging from how Renko describes Tokyo and her family in the future, I think the Usamis are probably a jolly family. So, I think Sumileko probably celebrates Christmas. And in that end, maybe Renko and Mary would go there too? I mean, is the future so depressing that Christmas is gone? I don't know. Renko I'll say probably, and Mary I'll say maybe celebrates Christmas. Also, Renko probably says Merry Christmas to Mary and drives her crazy, so that's fun. Next we have Yumemi, and look, I just wanted to do this gag, I think it's kinda funny. Coincidence here, sure. Oh, and while we're at it, I have no idea where Sario lands in the context of religious readings. There's no clear picture of if she would celebrate it or not, so I'm just gonna put her in related to Christmas. Okay, but there is actually one canon instance of Christmas. In 2012, Sega decided to put on a beard and go deliver presents to children, and this was explicitly tied to Christmas. This is written in a newspaper article. First, Aya knows what Christmas is, and thinks that many people would be well aware of Christmas by now. So, there's a decent chance most people in Gensokyo know about it. But she says it's a fad from the outside world, and that Sega is trying to make it catch on in Gensokyo. So, just because people know about it, doesn't mean they celebrate it. But Sega says that in the outside world, people buy presents from Santa Claus. Which, I mean, come on, that's totally fake. You don't buy your Santa presents, he brings them to you. So Sega sneaks into houses and leaves presents, but then steals valuable objects from the homes as payment. That's her view of Christmas. It's evil, but it's also very funny. And we can definitively say that Sega is the only person who canonically definitely celebrates Christmas. But Christmas is a holiday of consumerism, and we just heard that people know what it is. So, you know who I think would want to get in on the Christmas hype? The merchants. Specifically, Nitori and Takane. Nitori sells things all the time, and I mean Takane managed that black market. They are definitely in the consumerism market. So even though we can't say they celebrate, I think it's safe to say that they would like to celebrate, as that means more money for them. And then there's Chimada. Even though she's essentially a comiket goddess, I think just generally equating her to a marketplace goddess in its entirety works. She'd probably love Christmas and the act of exchanging ownership, which is somehow a bit more altruistic than the two Kappa. So, I'm gonna put her in would like to celebrate. And those are all the characters I think we could reasonably guess about. If you have any more placements for characters, please tell me in the comments. But there's one last thing I wanted to mention. Sometimes, people wonder why Santa isn't in Touhou like how someone like Miko is. Well, it's simple. Santa's real. Why would he be in Touhou?